to tell him I'm just so happy to see him and that I told him that I was going to work it out, and I did. I can't wait to give him a hug.
That is a Pilsen mother's reaction after news that she can't see her 11-year-old son once again after a Cook County judge reversed his previous order that prevented visitation because she isn't vaccinated against COVID-19. Fox 32 first reported this story on Friday after the mother learned her vaccination status was going to prevent her from seeing her son. Joining us to weigh in now on the judge's moves is attorney and legal analyst Karen Conti. Good morning to you, Karen. This is such a fascinating case that keeps taking a new turn. So just to review all of this, the husband was not asking to take away visitation rights for the mother based on the fact that she was unvaccinated. That was something the judge decided himself. So is that unusual, and is that wrong?
It's very unusual, Sylvia, because the judges, although they have a lot of authority, when you have a dispute with your children, you're giving the dispute to a government agent, right? A judge who doesn't know really much about your family other than what comes before the court. So yes, it's very unusual for the judge to take this issue by himself. My guess, my speculation is maybe this mother had taken some actions in the past that maybe disturbed him a little bit, and this was the tip of the iceberg, and he kind of got angry about this and issued this ruling. But yes, it's very, very unusual.
Yeah, it seems like maybe there was some frustration in his experience with her working in the courtroom, and then to come to this decision. But then, as I said, the case takes another turn. The judge has now recused himself, and the order was rescinded. Why do you think that happened?
This is all just speculation. Again, this is highly unusual. Why did he overturn his own ruling? Did he think better of it on second thought? Maybe slept on it overnight. Maybe saw it on Fox and said, this doesn't look good. Maybe I lost my temper. Maybe he thought that, and that's good that he changed his mind. Recusing himself, that's a big deal. That means that he probably says to himself, I can't be neutral here. I can't be an arbiter of this case anymore because of my feelings or my opinions on this matter. And he recused himself, and now there'll be a new judge.
Wow, very interesting. Well, the father's lawyer is now appealing. He's saying, okay, maybe we're going to pursue this. Will he be successful with this, you think?
I doubt he will. And I don't know if this is grandstanding or what he thinks he's going to do, but he never asked for this relief anyway. Right. And so to take it to the appellate court, I just don't think he's going anywhere with this.
Okay, so what does this mean, though, for parents who are not vaccinated? And how likely is it that we might be seeing some similar cases like this now that the vaccines have become so controversial?
Number one, when you should always try to resolve disputes with your spouse or your ex-spouse, because otherwise you're giving it to somebody who comes to the table with all kinds of prejudices. Some people are vaccination freaks, some people are anti-vax, so you don't know what you're getting when you have a judge. So I would say resolve these issues, but the judge has ultimate authority on when you see your child, how you see your child, whether you smoke. You know, even if marijuana is legal, the judge can still say, if you smoke marijuana and you test positive, you're not going to see your child. So, you know, you have all the rights in the world, but you may not have that right to see your child the way you want to see him or her.
So we like to think our judges, like our journalists, are unbiased and don't have opinions, but they can skew maybe depending on how they feel. But I'm wondering if you think we will be seeing more parents using this as an excuse to prevent visitation, specifically the fact that you're not vaccinated.
Yes, I do. I do think this is going to happen, but there are other alternatives. And the question to me was, did the father in this case have a rule in his household that nobody could come into his household without being vaccinated? Was this fair on both sides? Were there other alternatives? Was masking an alternative? So yeah, I do see this as a potential precedent and a way that some maybe angry parents are going to try to get back at the other parent, or maybe they do have legitimate concerns. But yeah, we're going to see much more of this.
I'm curious if you've seen in your cases as a divorce attorney, have you seen similar cases where something else was used in order to get the end that they wanted?
All the time. When COVID first happened, a lot of parents were taking their kids on spring breaks that they had planned prior to COVID. And the other parent would come into court on an emergency saying, I don't want my child on an airplane going down to Florida because of all the COVID stuff going on. And the courts would have to weigh the benefits of having the child go on vacation, maybe with a non-custodial parent, versus the child being exposed in a different way to the sickness. So yes, you see all these things, and there's always going to be an angle that people are, they're mad at each other, right? They got divorced. Sometimes they use children as pawns, which is always a very, very sad thing for everybody.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens with this case. Karen Conti, thanks so much for joining me this morning. And for our viewers, if you have a question for Karen, you can reach her at Karen at Fox at KarenConti.com. Thanks again, Karen. Good to see you.